Oh, right. We got another rider here today, and this is the Berber Toxic Garbage Fire, and I'm looking forward to casting this one for you today. This is a new iteration on the Berber Villager Rush, and I think we can take this one all the way to the freaking bank. We got Yo-Yo in the house, so if this one does make it to YouTube, please check out Yo-Yo Dude on Twitch. And what we're going to do is be really gross. Be really gross. How are we going to be really gross, you might ask? Well, we're going to lame. But you're not sending villagers forward to lame. I know. We're actually going to be chilling for the most part. In the first part of this strategy, we are just going to go food. Because food is normally pretty good. Oh, come on. I'm too fast, I'm Berbers. Thank you. Pop. Get a nice lure here. There you go. That's pretty dang skippity. I mean, if we can steal a boar, we will steal a boar.
Don't let your memes.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. There are the berries, very nice to see. Boop. And we're just chilling. We are literally just chilling, and until we're not chilling. And this is where it gets a little wild. A little bit wild. What build starts off with 12 to 15 onto food? Not many, I would say. Even the Capcho 19 pop Monk Rush only starts off with 10 on Fooditor. Oh, there's a boar. We might just take that. And let's plop out a house as well. Oh, Ganjaras. 1, 2. Just passing. Don't mind me. No. I see you, see. What are you going to do about this, though? Can you see what I see? Yes, I can see what you see. Can you see what I see? Yes, I can. Thank you for blocking that board for me. That was very sweet of you. All the way to the bank. Thank you. Come again. Please say. Uh-oh. Oh, I should have picked up Loom. Go. Oh, these villagers are blocking perfectly. Not you. Ah, very nice. We actually did a thing. Okay, and it only gets worse for our Gunjara individual over here.
Just do it!
As now we're going to go forward with everybody. How many you got? 15? Yeah, that's fine. We're going to keep that scout nice and safe for the most part. And we're going to go right for those berries. And since we have so much food banked up, we're actually going to start going for, that's such a waste of it. And look at all these pigs. Normally you go a little bit earlier if you don't lame the boar, but if you lame the second boar, you might as well. And you just collect all the food from it, which is pretty epic. I mean, I even have like one that sells 7 food, another one who has free food. We don't care. We're gonna murder everything here. Oh, dodgeballs. Thank you. Get this guy. Goodbye, sheepers. Go for here. Oh, the absolute disaster that is occurring for him. Just kill all the piggies. Just kill everything. It's a disaster. Don't care. Bring them all forward. Wall this out. Boop. Might be feudal, don't care. Boop. House. House. Whatever. Oh, that one we don't need to bring forward. Let me actually finish this up. Yeah, there you go. Second wave is about to be incoming. Oh, that guy got totally shreked accidentally. We could target a little bit better. That'd be good. He's just desperately trying to create anything at this point. Oh, really should have kept that guy alive. That's okay. Make one of these for the weak ones. And we go again. Okay, I thought we had more on food, but I guess we lost some along the way. Oh, that's amazing. That guy's weak. What are we doing? Definitely, like, do something. This guy needs to come forward as well. Drop that off. Come forward. Definitely did not play this as clean as I possibly could have, but I think it's probably good enough. Yeah, there we go. Nice surrounder. Tower. What is tower range? Not a ton. Come on, get that one guy. Good shank. Shank her. GG. That's how you handle Gonjaras. Oh my god. That was gross. Man. Ooh wee. What below dub dub. 1400 elo. Is we. We're in the next one. Really toxic. Don't show the hidden one this strat. Who is the hidden one? Is the hidden one your buddy? I don't know. Oh, Seabass raid as well. Thank you for the raid, sir. Very much appreciated. Oh, he likes using Berbers also? Oh, well, this is a new variation. I normally go earlier, but it's fine. It's fine. Since I lamed the boar, I figured why not. Alright, you ready for the toxic dumpster fire that is about to occur to this poor individual off the hidual, no residual? Let's get that. Let's scout around with our sheepers, because that's what you do in meta-like games, and we're a total meta boy. Meta boy. Meta boy. We do meta things with my meta friends. Oh, come on. That was kind of not cool that he just decided to attack my my other one. Okay, let's go forward. Let's see if we can. I mean, look, the laming of the boar part is not actually a part of the strat. It just happens sometimes. I mean, if you see an unprotected boar, are you not going to take it? Am I supposed to believe that in war you would not take your enemy's food? I'm just saying. We burn villages to the ground here. Pop. Nope. Pop. I'm surprised we have not yet been griefed. Normally when I run this strategy, people will grief me by means of hiding all of their villagers in the corner and stuff like that. Has not yet occurred, so I guess I'm grateful for that. But at the same time, I kind of think that's hilarious. I think it's hilarious when people do that. Meta boy. Meta boy. Meta boy. Okay, let's see what we've got going on over here. I think this one will actually be a semi-standard one. Oh, I do see a boar there, but the thing is, I've already lost HB on my thing. So I will restrain myself from doing the horrible things. Refrain myself. Don't let your memes just be. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. And indeed, don't let your memes just be dreams. I want to know where he is taking wood. It's probably this wood line over here. At this point, you almost always think it's a TC drop. Run. Oh, he got one. It's a little bit unfortunate. He has a lot of Vills over here. We have half of his economy idle. Kill that first one. And once you have that one dead, you run. And you just kind of single these individuals out one by one by one by one. And of course lane what we can, when we can. Travel the safe path here for the most part. No, okay. This guy's quite the adequate Vill fighter, I can tell. He even takes away the weak one there. We should be able to get this man, no? Get the man? Yep, very nice. And we're just going one by one by one. This woman is dead. There we go. Okay, and now, give me some of these. Give me 6 on that. Pop this, pop that. You guys pop this as well. We need reinforcements. Boop, boop. Not you. But you, yes. Second group. Very nice. Let's see if he's collecting wood anywhere else. Is he collecting these deer? This I also want to know. Huh. Interesting. block her. One by one by one. Block her. Couldn't quite get to her, sadly. Oh, keep going, keep going. He's trying to repair that. He's not able to do so. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, I keep accidentally like sending one a little bit too far, but it's fine. Surround this guy. Bring her out. He's giving up more and more ground in the back of his base, which is pretty funny. It's not collecting wood here, I'll tell you that much. Weak ones, collect me wood. Boop boop. And then these. I think it's about time, actually. Oh shoot, let's just make sure this is open. It's not open anymore. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about. See if we can get that woman. Oh. Keep fighting that. We need that open. Thank you. Boop, 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 boop. Go, go, go. Don't care about the wood as much as I do about killing these Vills. Thank you. Kill that guy. Yes. I think it's about time. Shoot. We have to drop it. Oh my god, is there nowhere to drop it? That's in range. That's a good spot. If that's overchopped, we can actually run in for there as well. What's over here? A house? 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. Okay, now attack this wood line. Feudal H, that does nothing for him. I mean, we can basically almost go feudal ourselves here. Is this open? No, not yet. Okay. Let's change plans here. Just go. Ooh. I was gonna say just go in. That's a dead individual. I think he's making scouts somewhere. Yeah, he is. He most definitely is. We have Vills though. It's a little unfortunate. We might lose some of those weak ones there, but it's not a huge deal. We can remake. He probably cannot. Probably. And that's how you do it. That's fine. Let's mull this in, just for good measure. Boop. Bunch more over here. There's Vills everywhere. The thing about Berbers is you actually eventually just hunt them down. Oh, no. God. I haven't seen a scout in a second. Oh, there's TC. I kind of just like let that go a little bit longer maybe than I should have. Oops. That was a little bit of a mistake. It's okay. That's in range? Okay. Oh goodness, guys. Just go. And we can just run away. It's the funniest thing. GG. Real dirty player. Your memes. Just be dreams. Is this dirty enough for you? Lame farms from under TC. If nothing to do to kill his house. He built stable. Yeah, I know. Why would he build stable? You gotta build archers. Archers is the way to go. But all of his vills are over here. There's nothing. There's nothing left. There's absolutely nothing left. This real dirty player. This is probably the epiphany of dirtiness, and this strategy is not my own. I cannot claim that. Although on my YouTube I have a lot of fun meme builds that are quite dirty, if I do say so myself, ranging from 8-pop scouts, Khmer chops, and all that good stuff. But this one is something different. Yeah, there's some real dirty poop lording, and this isn't against scrubs either. This is freaking 1400 elo, and we are wiping the floor with people like it's absolutely nothing. Real dirty player. He has awesome Vill micro. He does save a lot of Vills. I have good Vill micro, I just haven't shown it off recently. Real dirty player, are you a Vill fighter individual? Because it just sounds it from your name. Yo, Partsy, how you doing? I would, but I'm kind of just waiting for my daughter to wake up. And also, I'm practicing for my Capcho show match later today. And I think I'm going to be whipping out this one. So, yeah, things are things, I suppose. You do a lot of Vill fighting. How would I have ever guessed based on your name alone? Part's going to have to be another time, but yeah. I'm just focusing on my 1v1s a little bit. I have another strat that I am prepping, but not right now. I'm assuming you're a Berbers player then, real dirty player, or are you a Poles main, or what do you like to do? I'm surprised we have had no super salty boys yet. We have nobody go, I'm griefing. I'm hiding every single Vill in the corner. I was kind of hoping for that to a certain degree. Yesterday, out of like the 4 games we played, 3 of them, they griefed me. And they just hid in the corner. I do really want to play with Parts again, because I love Parts. Oh, actually, nice job on collecting all of the resources there. Block with the... Oh, boy, you're not going anywhere, though. Boop, and I think there's another one over here, and then let's go over there. That's wonderful. There's also something so satisfying on just going food. Like, just collecting... Just collecting 14 or 11 or however many I throw on food. That makes this strategy nice. Now, I've kind of gone back and forth on whether I think this is BM or the worst thing ever. But you know what? I realize I'm just kind of overthinking it. And I don't care enough. I'm just enjoying doing it, so I'm going to be doing it for now. And then when I don't enjoy doing it anymore, then I won't do it anymore. It's just that simple. We don't have to overcomplicate things. Ooh, nice block on the thing again. Oh, but not nice on that, because we need some more bills. No. I think if they're closer located too, that would make the strategy even more potent, potentially. And it doesn't look like they are located next to me over on this side. So that means that they are relatively close to me, either on the left or on the right. It's gonna have to be the right now. So we're gonna go to the right. Everything I got in a box to the right. Real dirty player, if you don't have the TC orbit mod, I can highly recommend that. To figure out where your opponent's TCs are. A little problem here with the scouting overall. Not super pleased with that. Okay. Doink 'em. See where all the resource keys are. He must be like, haha, you kind of pushed it for me. There must be berries over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are. Can we construct this? For crying out loud? Put some on here, thank you. That one is going to be real dead right about now. One bill down. Oh, another one for me. Oh, nice. Get some free hits in. We love free hits. I can almost assume he's gonna go for the next woodline over here. Let's bring another wave. Bring another wave of peeps. Oh, here I'm already on this one. This is mine. But a nice try. 8. Don't need 8. I told you this was mine. Mine. 9. And now he's probably gonna try and do a sneak action over here. Name those. I don't think there was any in there, actually, at the moment. He is feudal age, but what can he get in feudal now? Okay, yeah, kind of figured. That's when they normally go for the Great Migration. Nice. Block skis there. I'm just passing. Just passing, don't mind me. You know where we're going. You know exactly where we are going. Ho 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 ho! Oh, that was nice. That was dirty. Oh, come on. I missed that. I missed one there. Okay, well, you got scouts. Okay, that's fine. You have numbers for now. Oh, fuck me. That was unfortunate, to say the least. That was unnecessary. I wonder where he's getting wood now at this point. He's trying to collect over here, but he can't. That's pretty funny. There are not a lot of spots where he can be taking wood. I think we have plenty on wood. No! It's chopping over here. But that cannot be efficient. And he's trying to chop over here. I think I'm willing to send a couple over. See what we can do to hinder here. There he goes. It's about time to just pounce. We focus the town center. My TC focuses the Vills. We have enough HP. And that's the GG. Woo! I was going to lame the straggler trees with farms, but I didn't have a mill, so I actually opted for a house there. And then this one was particularly bad because I lost my TC. And I still managed to win. Which is horrifying because I basically just like grabbed 375 resources, flushed them down the toilet, and said, I don't even care. That's how ridiculous this strat is. He made a stable. They make archers. They're not going to have enough archers. They're not going to have enough scouts. Actually, interested that he was able to hang with the overall Vill count. Wow, this does not look like 39 versus 28, does it? But yeah, there's an 11 Vill count difference. He goes to feudal. We're making Vills during that time. Yeah. Ask him if he enjoyed the experience. I'm not evil. There's a 1450 player. Like it was cake. Guns TTT. You're a real dirty individual, aren't you? My goodness. Oh my goodness. This is gross. This one's really gross. So this is a new variation. Jiltem normally does the lame first, but he's evolved. And man, this one's almost too user-friendly. Like, it's really easy. You don't even have to do much. You just kind of chill on 2 boars and then run forward. I think we're just going to stop when we lose. Just like that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll keep going. Yo, if you want to send in your games, I love seeing recorded games. So please feel free to send in your recorded games, Real Dirty Player or William. Up against Aztocs. Unless we disconnect. Ah! Sounds like Road to 2K. Oh my goodness. At the end of the stream, we're playing against Larry and the Viper. What? I'm actually real dirty when it comes down to Vill fighting. I don't know if you're familiar with my reputation, but I'm known to be one of the dirtiest Vill fighters on this side of the Mississippi. I love how since everybody's seen that T90 video, everybody keeps telling me, you gotta lame his stragglers with farms, lame his stragglers with farms. Yeah, okay, that's true. You should. I mean, it's war. War's a terrible thing. Oh, pop him. There we go. I did not find most of my piggies in this endeavor, but we don't really care too much. Let's see if we can snack on one of his piggies. That last one was particularly interesting as well because he was actually located more closely to me. I think we're gonna go left around. Left around for this one. I think that was a mistake. Oh no, it was not a mistake. Now eagles can actually kill us, so that is something to be aware of. In this strategy, it is kind of essential that you keep your scout alive. That makes so much difference. Dang it. I will actually just engage before Loom, don't care. People just don't expect this. Whatever this is. Exactly. He just goes, huh? This is my strat, man. Oh yeah, this is a slight problem since we didn't get as many sheeps as I was hoping. He does not have Loom. Don't let your memes just be dreams. Oh, come on. Really? We need that. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Sorry, I'm a little bit preoccupied. Got him. Ah, that was unfortunate. My alarm clock. Oh yeah, I'm over here 6. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Hi, Eagle. Oh, and we're faster. Oh no. Oh no. This is almost just unfair. It's doing something over here. Let's check it out. I feel like I can eventually break through here. If not on the one side, then on the other side. Okay, he's shopping over there. This one's now lost. That one's dead. More pressing matter. Wow. Not that quick, I guess. It's like if I can trap him in here. No, we're just gonna keep this open. Fight like that. We have to do something with our eco a little bit. Okay, yeah. Where are my deer? Over here? Ooh, other way. Thank you. Drink that one as well. Check this out. This I love. Look at this. Boop, boop, boop. That's dope. You think you out? But actually, we still in. That was cool. Thank you there, Shruggy. Much appreciated. This is gonna go down over here as well. I'm assuming that he is trying to chop wood over here. Okay, yeah. Figures. Ooh, almost. No. You say right here. Oh, it's so dirty. We still haven't TC drop. And look what he's doing. They always do this. He doesn't even realize that I'm also attacking him on the berries already. Oops, ouch. Oh, he was close to live. Oh. Your mom died. This guy's not happy. I'm putting my money on he's griefing.
Yes.
This guy's definitely gonna grief. I just try to sneak away. Lol. This one, interestingly enough, is not about the wood you have. It's about the repair vills you have available. Because now he's just gonna throw vills. Ouch. He's gonna let it go down. Okay. That looked like a quite a poor decision on his part to go for that. See all these farms. Oh, there's a hole. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm not sorry. Oh, okay. Boop. Just one by one. While we try not to lose one. Oh yeah, there we go. We did lose some, but I think we are already very much so ahead, so it's okay. Oh, losing a bunch here. Oh, let's go up. Let's. Ooh, we ate them all. Sending me private messages, man. Who sends private messages nowadays? Okay, just go auto scout. I guess get like one of these. And then we'll probably just go scouts because we have so much food. Doinker? Oh. No, you. I want to BM, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna keep it nice and civil. Well played. Your mom died, you idiot.
He's triggered. He's straight up triggered.
Oh my god. Why are you taking it so personal, man? The best part is, this entire time, they're thinking, I should be winning this. I should be...
Just do it!
What's happening? What, I don't understand. Oh my god. I don't ban you, Enrique. That's Struggy who bans you. We had 3 times more kills with this strategy. This strategy is so gross. Let's take a quick look at his elo over here. It's pretty good win percentage as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this one's so gross. I think I started at like 1350 elo or something today, and then we just ran this over and over again, and we have not lost a single one yet. I've been recording for an hour and 10 minutes. I think we've won like 3 or 4 in a row. Absolutely disgusting, this strategy. Holy flippers. This is all Struggs' fault, by the way, for showing this to me. I just want you to know, Struggs, that this is because of you. Because of you, I TC drop and I pop people in the face. Because of you, I don't know how to Berber Vill rush without collecting both my boars first. He goes, lol, thanks. Wow. And Drill Time, yeah, Drill Time is really the evil mastermind behind all of this. Actually, in each one of the Book of Meme ones that I have written, I have given him credit in it and mentioned him. I just say Drill Time, you know, I don't like... And a lot of howling of the wind going on in the background. Oh man, you know what the best part about this strategy is? Like, you always get arena. There is no doubt in my mind that Arabia. That you're gonna get Arabia because everybody loves Arabia. So now, people are gonna have to ban Oasis and Arabia when they play me, which is pretty brutal to say the least. We like to chilling on some boards and having a really good time. You have to focus here a little bit. Don't get overconfident. In both cases, my opponent was really, really close to me, by the way. Just want to point that out. Well, the last 2 games at least. The other games, he was quite far away from me. We can chill on that board for a little longer. Suckle on the teat of Mother Nature. All these piggies are like, oh no, not the slaughter. Not the slaughter, my brother. Oh, thank you. I actually just lure it. It's fine. Oh, I already know where his lumber and his berries are. I actually don't think you really need to lame the boar in any way, shape, or form. Like, it's not a big thing. Byzantines, though, in terms of TC fighting, that might make a difference. Oh, that's a boar right there. Oh, that's also a boar right here. 1, 2. Oh, frick. 1, 2. Say 1. Steeper ahead of him. That was bad. Oh, frick me. Oh, well, we're going forward anyways. My goodness. Well, thankfully I'm Berbers. I can actually catch up to it faster, kind of. Am I gonna catch up to it faster? Yeah, yeah. That's a different way to lame a boar. Say that much. The more problematic part is that we actually do need our scout more so than anything. The wall off crew, man. The crew. The crew just stopping by. Hey, how you doing? Let me just wall that off for you real quick. Holy moly. Yeah, see, this is where it's kind of... Wait. Where did all my pigs go? Did I just throw all of my pigs? I think I must have. This sneaky boy stole all my pigs. Doesn't matter. Oof. 1 for 1, that's okay. Oh yeah, come back. Oh baby, come back. I'm gonna give it all to you. Oh look, there they come. Ouch. Can you not shoot me? It would be preferable. I think it's so funny that they think that I'm walled in here. What? I don't know how that made sense. Oop. We need some more numbers over here. Not you. Oh god, I just want this woman. Really, you want to make a barracks here? Okay. I don't know if I have more wood or not. I guess there's only one way to find out. Did we get the first hit? Yeah. Cue her up. We'll fire on him. Answer looks like no. Oh, maybe yes. Oh, okay, tower. Actually, we're gonna be in big doo-doo if we don't collect like 100 more wood here, because we won't be able to make a lumber camp. Come on. That tower not working with me nicely either. Really goofing this one up. 86, come on. Okay, there we go. I did the TC drop too early there, for sure. Still don't think we're in a terrible position. Peter, yeah, get out of there. I think we drop over on this side next. Let's just bank a little bit more. Because this is not efficient at all for him. Oh, come on. That was not. Ouch. Ooh. Oh, actually. Ooh, I think he just lost a bunch there. That should be a good engage. Oh, it's like basically in range. That's why he was struggling. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ruh-roh. Where you going? Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Wow, people are really kind today. They are griefing the hell. GG! Woo! My oh 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 my. What a game. I thought several times we had lost that game or thrown that game. What is this? Why are these guys out here? what you think of the strat. How does that feel? Daggum. Daggum. Sounds about right to me. And with that, don't let your memes just be dreams. Poopler out.